Hi, this is Dara from ilovepaperbeads.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make cylinder-shaped beads. As you can see, here's a cylinder-shaped bead, and we're going to use a bead roller, and we're also going to be using paper. This is scrap paper that I painted. We're also going to use a little bit of white glue or Mod Podge, whichever you prefer. Now to begin with, I'm using a piece of paper that's 8.5 inches wide by 3/4 inches wide. But really, you can cut it to any size rectangle you'd like to. I also have the paper bead roller, but you could also use a toothpick or a metal tube that you can buy at a craft store. To begin with, I'm going to slide my piece of paper into my bead roller, which is what's nice about having a bead roller. They have these little slits. If you are working with a toothpick, don't worry about it. Just hold your paper against your toothpick or whatever tube you're using to roll your paper bead. Now I'm going to add some glue. I'm going to glue all the way down. And here I am. I'm finishing up gluing all the way down. Just a very light, thin layer. And we're going to start rolling from here. As you can see, I'm just rolling it straight. Some people prefer to put glue just on the ends, but I prefer to have glue all the way down. I think it holds the bead together a little more sturdily. Sometimes when I get to the end, I add a little bit more glue, but it's pretty sticky as it is right now. So I'm just going to finish up, and there we go. We have the cylinder-shaped bead. I'm pressing the ends down now, just to keep the ends a little flatter. If you want, you can wait for the bead to dry and then lightly sand it, but you don't have to. Now, on the beads I finished before, I have some gold paint at the ends. And I'm going to show you what I did to put that on there. I use acrylic paint. This is Liquitex. I'm using the gold color. It's a nice acrylic paint to use. You can get it at your local craft store. I have a little bit here on some wax paper. And what I'm going to do is just use a little paintbrush to carefully paint the ends of the beads. I'll show you painting one end of the bead. Here we go. I'm just painting the end. And just so you can see it on the side, I'm kind of trying to carefully paint a little line of gold right on the side. Some people try and dip it in the paint, but I find that it gets kind of gloppy when I try to do that. So I try to just paint it on with a paintbrush. When I'm done with that, I'll let it dry, and then I'll paint the other side as well. The reason I let it dry is so I don't get the wet paint all over the bead while I'm trying to hold it. So as you can see, this is how the beads look at the end. They're cylinder shaped and they have a little paint at the end. For more information on how to make paper beads and paper jewelry, visit my blog at www.ilovepaperbeads.com. For handcrafted paper jewelry, visit my store, Purple Dot Boutique. I'm at www.purple.boutique.com, or you can find me on Etsy.